this made smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. You know the vibes. Here we go.
Ooh la la,
They go.
Ooh la la,
We go.
Ooh la la,
She go.
Ooh la la,
Let the beat bounce. Woo. Yes. Yes. You know the motherfucking vibes. What it do, YouTube? What it do, family? You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live. We rolling. We unscripted. We authentic. That feeling on a Friday. The club always goes up on a Friday. Yeah, kid. Made it through another week. Energy is up. Feeling blessed. Feeling energized as you should. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't wake up this morning. A lot of people ain't see today. If it's not your first time, you already know the vibes. But if it is your first time, you like what you see, better yet, you like what you hear, don't let it be your last time. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah. And with that, you know what I mean? Tony, there was no other way. Dare I say, we in the end game now. And you know how we do, people. If you've been rocking with me, I appreciate you. You hit the subscribe, you hit the like button, share the video. Let's get the likes up. You know how we do. Friday Night Live action. And that's the potion. Know what I mean? Made it through another week, like I said, feeling blessed, feeling energized. Let's get right to it. Know what I mean? I should turn the purge mask on because it's getting real spooky out there in them streets. But first things first, let's get to the NBA. Know what I mean? Because it ain't no NBA. Last night, winner, chicken dinner. Yeah, kid, that feeling. All right, so for the show, to keep it a buck, we bet on we gave out the picks for all 9 games. It was 9 games on the slate. You know what I mean? And we went 4 out of 5 for the channel. But I didn't, as I told y'all, didn't look at RotoWire. It was early in the day when I did the video. And with NBA and with sports in general, when it's a late start, you need to look at RotoWire if you're betting on NBA, Sports Insights, all these different, sites and apps to see who's available, who's playing, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I didn't get a chance to do that, so some of those picks that I gave out, I end up going the opposite way when I went and put my money up, because this is my money. Yeah, because that's your money, son, on the Scott Van Pelt. I want winners, yeah. I want people that want to win. Hello, you play to win the game. Yeah, when it was time for me to go in my pocket and pull out my money, I made sure that the homework was at least done, at least take a quick look before I bet. And I think I'll have to do that more for the sake of the show, because I want to be right. Yeah, I want to give out the right picks. But anyway, let's run through the games real quick. All right, so we had Toronto winning, even though they had a lot of players out. They had wild players out. Well, not Toronto winning. We had Toronto with the 8.5. That 8 points was too much for Boston. And I ended up taking Boston, buying 2 points, so they won by 7. That was on my 3-pick parlay. Boston, can't even think of who the 3. Oh, Denver and Milwaukee and Memphis. But anyway, Washington, told y'all Washington, Russ, Westbrook Swish. Shout outs to Holiday, the Golden Child, Westbrook Swish. Keep watching Westbrook Swish and hit the like button. You know what I mean? Knew they was going to come win because Westbrook, like I said, they got their love-hate relationship with him and Patrick Beverly, who is a dog, and I would want him on my team as far as just the grit and energy that he brings. You need players like the Draymond Greens on your team, even though Draymond is way better, in my opinion. Or maybe a notch up. I ain't gonna say way better. Anyway, we had Washington, so that's 2 for 2. Then we said we like Detroit with the 7 said my New York Knicks would win. Yeah, is New York in the house? Yeah, we had New York winning. Shout outs to Randall, you know what I mean? All-Star, reserve. We're going to get to that in a second. But we didn't have them beating them by 14, and the reason why, by 7, and the reason why we didn't have them because it's like, Knicks is starting to play gritty, they playing good. Playoffs? You kidding me? Like, nah, I said I got $20 if they make the playoffs. Yeah, I got $20 if they make the playoffs. They just still got to prove it to me. And yesterday, I switched and said go with the Knicks because Jeremy Graham was not playing for the Detroit Pistons. I didn't know that when I was giving out the picks, but he's like a whole 18 to 20 point, you know what I mean, taking off the board. And they just barely lost. They lost by 10, so the spread was 7. So we really was right about that because we went with the Knicks off the channel, but I'll take the loss for the channel. Full transparency over here, yeah. You can see me and I can see you if you're not hiding. Yeah, my shit is open. Denver over the Pacers. Pacers on the back-to-back. Told y'all, Denver was the pick. They won by 10. Milwaukee, I'm like, yeah, Milwaukee would win. But then after doing a little looking and hooping and hollering, end up going with Memphis, John Morant. And they lost the game by 1. It was a close game, but the spread was 7. That was boss all day. Woo! So that was the 3 pick. Denver, Memphis, and Boston. I brought 2 points, though, with Boston. Otherwise, you would have lost. See, Toronto was the right play. Next game, Zion Williamson didn't play. He going to play All-Star Weekend. I mean, shout outs to everybody that's on their way to Atlanta to turn up if you're not in Atlanta already. You know what I mean? If you out there, be safe, be watchful. You know what I mean? A lot of shit is going on. You know what I mean? In these streets. We in the end game. Toast to that. We in the end game. Tony, there was no other way. Like I said, that's the potion. We got to fix this because it looks like it's keep falling. So Zion ain't played. Jimmy Butler played. He was questionable. Bam Adebayo didn't play. Dragic was back. It was a good game, back and forth, but not really. Miami had the lead. Pelicans try to, you know what I mean, push the limit. But when you're missing a player like Zion, come on. You're not going to really hang with a gritty team like Miami. They got players all over that can contribute. And they one of them Toronto teams. They just like a star away, really. You know what I mean? Imagine if Giannis would have went to Toronto. Ooh, that would have been like some Kawhi Leonard shit. Like, yeah, let me go get that chip. See Milwaukee later. But anyway, Giannis and them won. They looking good before the All-Star break. Spurs was just a bad pick. Had the Spurs -7. When I did my studying, I didn't really see anything that made me sway. I'm like, all right, Spurs played them twice, beat them by 10, lost by 2, both games. DeMar DeRozan didn't play. He played yesterday, and they lost by 5. Go figure, right? Portland, Dame time. LeBron took Dame. He said, I'm going with Dame time. I would have took him too. They played Sacramento. Spread was 4.5, so that half a point. Sacramento both days. You know what I mean? Like both days. One loss, lose because they don't lose by the 5. Last game, Steph didn't play and Draymond Green didn't play, so I wouldn't even have took Golden State, even though on the channel I'm like, yeah, Steph may not play. 11 is a lot. Chris Paul, I'm looking good. You know what I mean? LeBron took Chris Paul too. All right, let's get into that real quick. You know what I mean? Let's get into the NBA All-Star Draft. You know what I mean? And the spectacle that it is now. First of all, why was Kevin Durant picking and he not even playing? I'm just curious. Yeah, I mean, when it comes to like the NBA and the fans and all that, the fans is gonna rule the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so what you gonna do, right? Let's get into this though while we talk about this. This Bombs beats, you know what I mean? Bombs on the beat, Bombs got beats. You know what I mean? So it's like Kevin Durant not even playing, he's injured. You know what I mean? Yeah, he picking, which is cool, you know what I'm saying? When it was in the last round, it was Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Chris Paul, Donovan Mitchell, Rudy Gobert. Matter of fact, y'all see it right there. Why was Donovan Mitchell picked almost last? Like, I'm just wondering, like, am I missing something? Because I know since Shaq said what he said, when he said what he said, like, don't at me. He was like, listen, I said what I said. If you didn't hear it, I'm going to repeat it in front of you. That was the most, you know what I mean, illest thing about it. I mean, Shaq was, you know, whether playing or not playing on TV or not, he said it to his face as he should have said it. Like, you ain't hear what I said? And y'all know what I'm talking about. Like, y'all don't think you could get the team over the next level. Since then, they not only has the team been balling, but he's been all the way balling. MVP talks for me. Like, for me. You know what I'm saying? Like I said that on the other video. Yeah. Go check the other video I did. I definitely think I'm taking Donovan Mitchell over Bradley Beal. I'm taking him over who else is on there? Chris Paul, obviously. I know you got the general and all that, but you got Dame, LeBron, and you got Steph, so there's really no need. Took Sabonis over. I mean, I know Sabonis is ill. He played rugged. He a rugged player. He a good player. He's an all-star. He not Donovan Mitchell. Like, come on, bro. The Spider, that is all the way disrespect. I hope he yamming on it. You know what I mean? Like, I know he gonna come out and play anyway, but that's just what's crazy. All right. Another thing, Rudy Gobert. Like, I don't know if he recognized the hype when LeBron was like, y'all got to get a big player, but you take Sabonis, which is not the best available player, if you ask me. Could have took Rudy Gobert from the jump. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It was just interesting to see that. It's also interesting to see the fans going to pick who they pick, but the players, especially the best players, and obviously LeBron is still numero uno. If not, he number 2, number 3. He in the top 5 for his age, his career, his status. You know what I mean? If you want to say Harden or Kevin Durant or, you know, other players, Joel Embiid, cool. You know what I mean? But he's still up there, and so is Kevin Durant. So to see them pick who they pick in the order that they pick them is very interesting. It's motivation. You know, over here what we do. POPAVIST, unscripted, authentic, that feeling. You know what I mean? You know the vibes. Listen, let's get into some. This is what I seen on Instagram, right? I seen this on Instagram. I seen an old post of Hove. Yeah, number 2. Told y'all I got Nas 1. He was talking with Sway, and Sway was trying like, yo, the people want to know, the people need to know. Like, this shit is amazing, even back then. And this is an old video, and I'll show y'all right there. So he pretty much asking him about his relationship with his wife now. You know what I mean? Beyonce, his girl back then. And Ho was like, you know, imagine if you lived in the projects and you had 1,000 niggas all up in your business with your relationship. It'll put a strain on your relationship. It'll put, like, he was on point with everything he said. And as a journalist, as a, you know, a person that had a platform, been at a platform, you know, Sway want to get the answers that people like us, you know, in the YouTube world and in the nosy business world, when it comes to certain things, we all clamor, you know, even if we can get it or we can't get it. We sometimes would like to say, damn, I would like to know, you know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? So he's trying to pry it out of him, you know what I mean? To get him to say, yeah, that's my girl, you know what I mean? Or we've been going steady or whatever, but instead, he's being elusive, he's being evasive, he's, you know what I mean, bobbing and weaving, like, you know what I mean, like he's supposed to, pretty much like, yo, y'all know what it is, but I'm not going to give y'all, no ammunition, I'm not going to give y'all nothing for that, and I respect it, you know what I mean, especially when you in the public eye, people don't need to know your business, even when you're not in the public eye, people don't need to know your personal business, relationship-wise, and so the comments, and y'all see him, yeah, let that roll, you know what I mean, this is the potion right now, it's Friday night, what's up, talk nice to me, yeah.
How long have they?
Y'all see what it is.
If you put like, if you from the hood,
So,
and you got,
as y'all can see in the comments, mad people is like, yeah, he on point. You know what I mean, I even commented like, yeah, you know what I mean, he did the right. And then I said I'm going to talk about it on POPAVIST TV. Yeah, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, share the video. I said, mad chicks, and this no knock on the chicks or women, because if you see my comment, and I'm gonna tell y'all what I said, full transparency. Mad, women was like, yeah, relationship, and people was agreeing, men and women alike. And I'm like, damn, the overall consensus is that what Hov is saying is right and exact. It's correct. It's the right move. It's the right way to play it. Chess, not checkers. But as I said in the comments, in the new real world that we all live in, unless you totally plugged out. If Neo came to get you with Trinity, and that black outfit she had on with the glasses, you know what I mean? If they came to get you, then you good. I'm not talking about you. But everybody else that see that lady in the red dress, yeah, we in the matrix. And the new matrix is social media. So even though everybody, the overwhelming consensus is like, yeah, privacy, la da da da, niggas can't keep private the crimes that they committing on social media. It's niggas that hit jewelry stores and got all type of fly watches and all that, and got away with credit card scams and all that, made rap videos and just publicized it for the world to see. Like, look at me, you know what I mean? Like, open up the jacket, you know what I mean? With the knives and all that. Coming to America, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, 42nd back and I got it. You need it? Show the world everything. Like, I just booked these niggas for $1 million, 1.5 million. Like on the purple tape. No names. Serial number scratched off. No information. Say yes or no. Like, you know what I mean? 1.5 million. Like, I just booked these niggas. That feeling. If you just book somebody for 1.5 million, what? Unless you already in the elite and you were HVA, you know what I mean? And all these new terms and all that now. I'll probably be put in the dusty category. I don't know, but it is what it is. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? What I'm talking about. The HVAs and the dusties. Yeah, I'm probably going to slide on the dusty side. It is what it is. Fuck it. The point is, you hit them for 1.5 million. You know what I mean? Like, that's a lot of money for anybody. Unless you got it already. Then give to the people. Don't forget the little people. But then to get on social media and announce to the world, like, y'all just booked these niggas. I just pulled a super white collar crime. You the most dumbest person in the world. The most dumbest person in the world. So that was my comment. Like, niggas can't even keep their crimes private. Bitches can't even keep their pussy private. Like, put your pussy on live, I give you $1,000. Like, yeah, like, you thirsted. You know what I mean? Nothing is private. Niggas put conversations, text messages, screenshotted, you know what I mean? To belittle people, to drag people, to do, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Phone call conversations, you have no idea that's being recorded. All of a sudden, you on a blog and shit, you hear your shit like, what the fuck? Like, you know what I mean? Calling crackers, or calling niggas, or saying some wild shit. All because somebody want to get views. Look at me. We living in the Truman Show. So to hear him say what he said, and obviously their relationship has endured. He ended up marrying her, you know what I mean? And they end up doing what they do. They had, you know, some trials and tribulations like all relationships, but nonetheless, they are still Mrs. and Mrs. Carter at the end of the day. Like, you know what I mean? So you could say outside baby, you could say she cheated with the bodyguard, whatever your thoughts are on them as a couple, as a unit, as a power couple, as relationship goals. A lot of people, that's goals. All that's cool. Fantasy land, living in La La Land, you know what I mean? And the winner is, yeah, it still goes to the El Bozos. Give them the award. Fucking El Bozos. But with that being said, it's like, yeah, they still married. You know what I mean? They still together, and hopefully they endure. You know what I mean? But a lot of that's predicated on how they decided to move from the beginning, and how she played her position. And I'll just leave it at this. I'll end with this, as far as the whole. You know what I mean? And those comments, like I said, people put anything on social media, taking the shit, brush, anything, you know what I mean? And I put shit on Instagram too. Like I said, I'm plugged in. Teach me how to fly a helicopter. You know what I mean? Like, I'm all the way in the matrix too. Yeah, so I'm not up here on the high horse talking down. I'm just saying there's certain things I won't do. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be putting no conversations on the phone, on the bat line. Somebody called me, or no screenshots and no texts, unless it's to defend myself. Like, oh, they saying what? Oh, nah, the proof is here. And that's even if I still got it. Like, texts and all that shit is deleted. What is you keeping it for? Like, you know what I mean? But in the event that you are, or if it's in the DM, then you got to prove. That's the only way you're going to see Lee, you know what I mean? Put some shit up there like that. Or just do certain things. Like, I'm not going to do that. I told y'all. Y'all got to go to the other channels. There's plenty of, it's a plethora of them. Go to them niggas. Go to them chicks. Do that shit over there. Not on this channel. But I'll say this. Like I said, they endure because how they decided to move from the beginning. Then you go to Upgrade. It's not Translation Tuesdays, but why not? You know what I mean? Speaking of the Queen Bee, Beyonce and the Beehive. The song Upgrade with both of them on there. a lot of times when you heard that song and besides partying, the energy that came from women was like looking down on the man. Like, I could upgrade you, nigga, you need me, and you know, that type of vibes. You know what I mean? Playing, not playing, some serious, some delusional. Like, yeah, I'm the prize, I'm this, I'm that. I can give you the old marble K tie and the perfect labels, and you know, I can do this and do that. Like I could do for you what Martin did for the people, right? And they point out those lyrics in the song, but there's way more lyrics in the song that's talking to how you really should move and how she secured the bag, not money, because she been had money, you know, Destiny Child. But I mean how she secured him and they merged together. She like, when you in the meetings for the meals, take me just a couple seconds, you know what I mean? I put a little compliment on that and then it's done. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to help you build up your account. I'm going to help you get money, not take money. I'm going to help you get money. I'm going to add on to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to take care of home and still be fly. You know what I mean? It's seldom that you find your equal. You know what I mean? And I'm going to play my part, still let you play the lead role. I'm going to let you be the man. Shit like that. Like, women overlooked that shit like 10 times. All they was talking about is the purple label and, you know, you be the block, but I'm the street lights. They ain't really look at all that other shit. They skipped over, I'm gonna help you build your account up. When you in the meetings for the meals, take me a compliment, you know what I mean, to seal the deal. I just come in just because you got me on your shoulder, the deal is sealed. That's dope. And that's why they merged together. Even though maybe cheating, elevating, and all that shit, they still together. I hope they stay together. You know what I mean? Unlike other people in the public eye, they together this week, next week, they not together. 2 weeks after that, they with their best friends. Like, shit is weird. Shit is crazy out here. Shit is ugly, you know what I mean? Shit is real ugly, and we in the end game. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. Thanos, he got all the fucking rings now. It is what it is. Let's talk about the end game, because we offer that. That's just food for thought. Go back and listen to the song. I know some of y'all, I mean, I don't know if I got a lot of women in one, whatever. But the fellas, I know when I heard, that's why I like the song. You know what I mean? That's why I really rock with it like that. Even, you know what I mean? Even fellas may not call you, see, why you are rocking so hard to upgrade? Because I'm like, yeah, I want the chick that take care home and still fly. Let a nigga take the lead, help me get some money instead of just taking. You know what I'm saying? And then at the end, after all that, let me end it with that. At the end, she like, yeah, you are a diamond and you shining, but your dynasties, if you're not complete without me, like, I mean, every king want a queen, you know what I mean? You want somebody to share it with. So that's, she like, all right, I'm the one. You know what I mean? Recognize that, because I'm doing this. Think about it. Side eye, yeah, boom. Let's get to the end game. There's a lot of end games going on out here. T.I., Tiny, damn it, man. I'm going to say this, because if y'all know, have you seen the other video I did on T? I only did one though. Yeah, I'm not on it like that. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. My thoughts was, and they still are, I don't think they had to go that route. That's what's being said. However, now what's coming out is the victims, the women that's involved or was involved, that say they was the victims of what transpired. They got lawyered up. They got a lawyer, and I guess T.I., according to Celeb News, yeah, shout outs to them. I'm on his YouTube streets. Yeah, shout outs to the Celeb News dude. You know what I mean? He put it up, because I didn't do all the reason looking, like, you know what I mean? But he put up the lawyer statement like, yo, T.I. and them, guess they contacted us to try to give us some hush money or some money to, you know, pretty much make this go away. And they refused. Like, they like, nah. We want to see blood. We out for blood. Like, the niggas say, yo, Thanos will have nothing but dust and blood. We have dust and blood to spare. See, you seen the movie? They released the hounds, and niggas was killing themselves just to get to, you know what I mean, to kill them, killing themselves. So they got dust and blood to spare. And I'm sure these women, you know, that's involved in this, if you refusing money, and I don't know how much money it was, maybe it was an insult, maybe it wasn't enough, I really don't know, but I'm going to reserve judgment still. Yeah, I know what it's like to lose, to feel so close to being right, but you're wrong. Like to lose. I know what it's like to lose. For shit that I did, though. You know what I mean? Nobody accused me of doing some shit that I didn't do. You know what I mean? So I only can really imagine what that feels like, especially if it's something heinous or crazy like this shit. And the thing is, like, I'm a reserved judgment because you are innocent until you're proven guilty. So until, the judge rained down with the Hamlet, hear ye, and, when they tell the jurors to, run off the charges and how they find the defendants guilty in the charges of sodomy, guilty in the charges of rape and kidnap, or, I ain't meant to say that. I just learned that word no good on YouTube. You know what I mean? Whatever it is, to the judge is listening to the jurors, then they innocent until we see something else come out, because it's a lot of motives. Things go on. I don't want to make light of nobody that been, taken advantage of sexually, man or woman or child. You know what I mean? We don't want to make light of that. However, we do know we have had things in the past where stuff wasn't all the way right. You know what I mean? Stuff had a little, you know what I mean? So we just want to be careful with that. So my thoughts is, till they go down, if they go down, I'm not going to, be like, yeah, they did this and did that. You know what I mean? And the thing is, too, if it is true, right? Because it's always that side, like, nah, all of them women was telling the truth. Like I said, when the judge say they guilty and it comes out, then you look back and say, damn it, man, like, what the fuck is Hollywood? And it's like, what the fuck is this shit, dude? You know what I mean? Like Weinstein, Kelly, Cosby, Dees, the Jayz. Like, we know, infidelity is infidelity, you know what I mean? You running outside your marriage or you committing adultery, you know what I mean? But Hollywood is fucked. Like, they say, like, that's whew. You know what I mean? Everybody running, you want to run to it. It's like, when you get it, are you really ready for really what it is? You know what I mean? So, just my thoughts, you know what I mean, on those type of things, you know what I mean? Like I said over here, we gonna try to give some type of value or some type of spin on this shit, you know what I mean? This shit ain't just for fun, hanging out and the cooneration and all that. Nah, not on this channel, you know what I mean? We too good for that, you know what I mean? We are. But you're black. You're black. You know what I mean? No NBA. We took some hockey. I'm not gonna give y'all no pics and all that. I'll just show y'all a couple of the tickets and all that. Like, you know what I mean? A couple of little chicken dinners and all that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I told y'all I bet on hockey, baseball, NBA, and football. So these is all the tickets right here. You know what I mean? Little chicken dinners. Hopefully we get some bling blah. Boston already was a win. We had Boston tonight over the Capitals. Beat them 5-1. It was a push. The over and under was 6. So we be back tomorrow, God willing. You know what I mean? Friday night. About to go get into some shit. You know what I mean? Y'all stay safe, stay dangerous, stay awoke, stay vigilant. But ultimately, stay away from the fuck shit. Don't be down with the fuck shit. Don't be condoning the fuck shit. Don't be rooting on the fuck shit. Don't be inquiring and, swimming and muddling in the fuck shit. Discourage the fuck shit. Stay away from the fuck shit. Hear no fuck shit. Don't speak no fuck. I'm just fucking around. Like the people in the back though, I'm dead ass. Yeah, I'm dead ass. Don't be encouraging the fuck shit. Shit is whack. Shit is tearing us down. And yeah, it's sad, but it is what it is. And we got to deal with it either way. But while you dealing with it, stay alert, stay woke. You know what I mean? For real. And with that said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. Yeah, kid, POPAVIST, real, raw, unscripted, authentic, that feeling.